Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Sain, and I'm from Islam Selatan as a participant of Continuous Professional Development, MORA, and British Council. Today, I would like to share about my learning journey. The first, I got message from WhatsApp group, usually about to access the British Council account. So let me get it started. But before that, I would like to review. So if you're interested in my learning journey, I will just read it while I try to understand. I will also try to ask Google or other AI about my understanding. So here we go. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, for the first, I would like to go home. I mean, the home for my account. So here I am. Here we go. I'm Muhammad Said as as participant for continuous professional development by the Ministry of Religious Affairs and British Council. Thanks God, I got this account from the selection, and I'm really grateful to have this account. So, how to start this account? The first thing to do is to click My Learning. Okay, I've already put my photo profile, so I will just click in my courses. And then here we go. Mora 2025 English for Teaching 2 CPD for Madrasah Teachers. Welcome to Mora 2025 English for Teaching 2, a 42-hour continuous professional development program for Madrasah teachers. First, complete the Getting Started module so you are familiar with the platform. During the course, you need to contribute to online forum discussion and participate in live webinar to demonstrate application of course content in your teaching. Finally, to pass the course, you need to score at least 70 in online exercise. Bismillah. We hope you enjoy this program. I really enjoy it. Started the 1st of December 2025. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Surely I already click start the course is for getting started. Here we go. The first is about the introduction. What is the program actually? Introduction, getting started. This model introduces you to the course platform and the collaborative and effective tools you will be using. We'll find out how to use the platform, get support when you need it, and create an online presence. We'll also think about online communication and reflective practice. By the end of this first unit of the model, you will be able to get technical support, create a profile, take part in a forum discussion, meet other people who are learning with you, explain the 60 factors in online learning, take part in real-time online meeting, understand the importance of reflective practice, use a variety of tools to reflect on your learning, access useful resources for each module. Now my current progress is 25% for this introduction. Why? Because I have fulfilled the getting started. I already clicked this start task. After I click that, I also click view. Okay, we can read this model. It's very important. British Council, teaching English, references, and further reading. Getting started. The following links and resources explore the areas discussed in this module in more detail. An non-academic research book charting 10 teacher, educators, professional reflective journeys through action research. Let me click it. Okay, here's the link. Journey of Reflective Teachers. This book demonstrated 10 teacher, educator, professional development journey through action research. Wow. So in this publication, case studies, insight, and research explore the latest article, resources, and updated related and case studies, insight, and research. This non-academic research book, Journey of Reflective Practice, is a compilation of the research finding and reflection from teacher educators who have effectively demonstrated their understanding of action, research, and classroom inquiry. Each one actively investigated a challenge they face in the classroom or training room to better understanding the learners and how to strengthen their teaching and training skill. This book is born out of the work of a project in Nepal called Strengthen Teacher Educator Professional Skill. or they call it steps, and focuses on two of the professional practices in the teaching for success. For success, CPD, continuous professional development frameworks for teachers and teacher educators. Researching contributing to the proficient CPD framework for teacher educators. Taking responsibility for your own professional development CPD framework for teachers. This book can be used by other teachers and educators as a reference to further help tackle similar issues in their own professional lives. This publication is written out in PDF format below. So here we go. I must download this one. Wow. This book contains of 62 pages. So let's just look at the table list. Introduction, ensuring increased participant, promoting equal participant, training participants through group work. Mhm. Nice. Increasing participatory activities for trainee teachers, strategies to help students be more interactive in the classroom, maximize student talk time by minimizing teacher talk time to ensure better interaction among teachers. Inclusive approach. First, increasing goals participation in various and group activities in the classroom. Reflection. Ways to make lesson more learner centered. Why I found out what I will do next. What I found out, what I will do next. That's very perfect combination. And then reflection again, the three cycle. Okay, this is called classification research, right? Promoting equal and active participation of all the trainees in group work activities. Task setting, giving clear instruction when setting up tasks. Strategies to enable participants to do tasks effectively. Enable trainees to complete tasks in time and correctly. What did I learn? What will I do next? Reflection. Okay, that's very nice. So this book contains of three resources. The first, Burns A, 1999, collaborative Asian research for English language teacher from Cambridge, and Northern LS 2009, Action Research in Teaching and Learning London, and then Oliver and Risley, Effective Classroom Management, Teacher Preparation and Professional Development, Washington DC. All right, I must make sure to download this. Here we go. If I read this 62, I'm not sure if I can go back. We still have many. Ah, I must, yeah, I must log in and then give the feedback or my comments, right? Okay, can do that. Hmm? This is your password. Okay, you meet the same problem. We can try this one. Okay, I will submit. Then I will check my email. But before that, allow me to stop because this is my private data, right? Right. Now I'm making my new password. Here we go. All right. Okay, I have already filled yeah, my pictures. And then click this. Huh? I cannot click it. Is it okay? Oh yes. So the color one is already clicked. I save. Okay, it's done. I close this and this one. Okay, let me repeat. Ah, it's very good, very good. I would like to keep comment. Mark. Hmm. The first about the subject, I think this is about case studies, right? Or in class of action research. Case studies. This model is very helpful for me to understand case studies across the world. Across the world for English teacher. Oh, I think I can use here. This is very helpful for me as English teacher. Understand and then related case studies across the world. Save. Okay. And now I would like to go back. This is just the first one. How about this one? British Council courses for teachers. Facebook groups. All right. I need to join this. British Council courses for teachers. Yes. I understand this group is for taking out their British Council teaching English training courses. Yes. Okay, I understand the group rules. I send it. Then I will make a bookmark. Nice. Done. And then the second one, British Council Teacher Community. It's different. It's different from the previous one. Alright, I will ask to join this group again. Your teaching contact, what subject do you teach? I teach English for grades 7, 8, and 9 at MTSN 6 Hulu Sungai Selatan, South Kalimantan, Indonesia. What area of further development is your current focus? Okay, professional development. Let's say it about English skills. For English skills, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. How did you find out about this group? From course, right? That's one, teaching English website. I agree with the group rules. Same. Okay, nice. I will give bookmark 2. Then let's go back. Okay. The third Facebook page. Oh, It's different or the same one. One, two, okay, three. Oh, that's very good. What skill have teacher to be self-directed learners? What skills? Motivation. Hmm. I'm curious. What skill have teacher to be self-directed learners? I agree with them. Discipline. Yes, we need to discipline. But the first one, curiosity. It's for me. Okay, nice. One, two, three. I need to give this bookmark too. Okay. Now online conversation, looking at the framework for improving reflective teaching methods. Jeremy Phillips. Jeremy Phillips, reflective teaching for the real world. Jeremy Phillips look at a framework for improving reflective teaching method. Teaching for Success online conference. 5th until 9th October 2016. Alright, so this is a webinar. Okay. Reflective teaching is hard work outside of structured training courses. It can be a challenge for working teachers to have the discipline, honesty, and time for effective self-reflection. Moreover, self-reflection tends to be a messy, disorganized process which does not always lead to tangible results. Opportunities for personal growth through reflective teaching also tend to be skipped for emotional reasons when teachers feel threatened by honest self-assessment. This workshop presents a framework for kickstarting or improving teaching method to make them practical and oriented for EL working in diverse contexts. ELT means English language teaching. The aim is to make reflective teaching painless and effective by getting teachers to examine their own personalities and perspectives at the first step, simultaneous for identifying teacher needs and wants for change in their personal practice through self-observation and experience learning are first needed for working teacher to try alternate that. The value of an immersive practice of reflective teaching will be dismissed demystify it step by step through worksheets. Suggested thoughts and other concrete specific manageable steps. Participants will set aims for personal growth by increasing self-awareness and reducing self-consciousness. Turning this reflection into action occupies the last stage of the workshop. General strategy for experimenting with the new teaching techniques, finding resources in examining classroom practice are suggested. Some of this may be context or resource-based specific while other one about the speaker. Jeremy Phillips is from Canada where he took his first degree at the University of Toronto. He studied English at the middle school in Korea, a language school in Fragu, the French Republic, a private school in Toronto, the university in Ankara, Turkey, a community college in Northwood, a virtual university in Hiroshima, Japan, in the Institute for Tourism Studies, Macau. He holds a master's degree from the University of Reading, a certificate and a diploma in English teaching from the University of Cambridge, local examinations syndicate. His research interests include teachers training, material design, cultural studies, academic writing, and travel education. Wow, there's travel education? Let me click it for a moment, just a moment. Uh, All right. I think I will need more time to watch this. I will watch this later. So I save on my star bookmark. And then look at here. Online conversations look at how to facilitate teachers' engagement in the practicing reflective activities. All right, here we go. First, the bookmark. Oh, wait a minute. I need to give the comment first. Reflective teaching. It's a must for a teacher. Thank you so much. Okay, it's done. It's a must. After teaching, we always reflect about our teaching progress, our teaching and learning progress, whether it is from the student perspective or we as teachers. Okay, now Tranti, YouTube, and Nguyen T. Kim Fong, enhancing quality of reflection. Right, so it's several webinars. So it's some speakers from across the world keep the webinar. I see. Okay, let me read it. Kness and Jenkins, 2012, argued that teachers who engage in regular critical reflection shape their own development, and this self-assessment is a key element in continual self-improvement and consequently teacher quality. This continuous professional development framework by the British Council also highlights professional development as teacher responsibilities to grow professionally. This fits in perfectly with the Mind 4 and 5 of Vietnam's English Teacher Competency Framework, SUSIC 2008. However, reflective practice activity in reality may it be carried out by many Vietnamese teachers frequently or not appear to be questionable with regards to how the reflection is and how well it might inform the personal practices. When surveyed, a number of teachers attributed their surface reflection to lack of formal training and professional development. I think I'm one of them, as well as obeying for doing reflection. Trend 2014. The secondary research reviews the concept of reflection in broad theory, all four lenses and critically reflecting teaching practice, as well as proposes guidelines for Vietnamese teachers to apply certain tools for reflection in each lens. Yes, we need specific tools for reflection. And then, while analyzing its lens and reviewing their tools, the author also mapped them to different elements of professional development as framed by the British Council CPD framework. Rufio emphasizes that for a teacher to be an excellent, critically reflective practitioner, he or she must be engaged in viewing teaching from four different lenses. First, the autobiographical or self lens. Second, the student's eyes, student's lens. The third, our college's perception experiences, peer lens. And the last, theoretical literature and evidences of best practices. Literature lens. Literature. Giving a teaching portfolio and constantly updating it is a good way for teachers to see themselves through sub lens, identify areas for development to while to view teaching and learning through student lens and peer lens in this teacher and taking well-informed decision about teaching practices, their teaching practices, enhancing collaboration with colleagues and other professionals. Finally, using tools for literature lens encourage teachers to read more, do research in other forms of classroom inquiry, as well as take part in training and in observation activities with this council CPD. It is notable that understanding of the model and so can be facilitated teachers' engagement in practicing repetitive activities and thus encourage them to work toward high quality teaching. Then critical reflection, didactic model for lenses, self-lens, student lens, field lens, literature lens. Professional development, CPD, continuous professional development, about the speaker, blah blah blah. Wow, this is also the recording. I must keep this book now. Okay, nice. This one, okay. Now, online plagiarism guide. Let us see for a moment. So, about plagiarism.org. Plagiarism is a common and often misunderstood problem that is often the result of knowledge and skills. Our mission is to support the education community with a comprehensive set of resources to help students write with integrity. What is plagiarism? There's an article about it. Many people think of plagiarism as copying another works or borrowing someone else's ideas, but some like copying and borrowing can discuss the seriousness of the offense. According to the Merriam-Webster Online Dictionary, to plagiarize means to steal and pass off the ideas or work of another as one's own, to use another's production without crediting the source. To commit literally it says, oh no, to prevent a new and original an idea further derived from an existing source. In other words, plagiarism is an act of fraud that involves both stealing someone else's work and lying about it afterward. But can original really be stolen? According to US law, the answer is yes. The expression of original ideas is considered intellectual property and is protected by copyright laws. It's like original inventions. Almost all of our expressions fall under copyright protection as long as they are recorded in some way, such as a book or a computer file. All of the following are considered plagiarism. Sitting in someone's work as your own, copying words or ideas for someone else without giving credit, failing to fill out quotation marks, giving incorrect information about the source of quotation, changing words but copying the sentence structure of a source without giving credit, copying so many words or ideas from a source that it makes up the majority of your work, whether you give credit or not. See our section of various rules. Most cases of plagiarism can be avoided, however, by citing sources, simply acknowledging that certain material has been borrowed, and finding your audience with information necessary to find that source is actually enough to prevent plagiarism. See our section on citation for more information on how to cite sources properly. What about image, videos, and music? Using an image, video, or a piece of music and the work you have produced without receiving proper permission or providing appropriate citation is plagiarism. The following activities are very common in today's society. Despite their popularity, this is count as plagiarism. First, copying media, especially images from other websites to paste them into your own paper or websites. The second, making a video sync footage for other videos or using copyrighted music as a part of the soundtrack. And the third, performing another person's copyrighted music, for example, as playing a cover. And the last, composing a piece of music that borrowed heavily from another composition. So finally, this may be a full situation in which it can be challenging to determine whether or not the copyright of a work of being violated. For example, a photograph or scan of copyright images, for example, is a photograph of a book cover to revisit that book on one's website. Recording audio or video in which copyrighted music or video is playing in the background. Recreating a visual work in the same medium, for example, shooting a photograph that uses the same composition and subject matter as someone is photographed. Recreating a visual work in a medium in a different medium, for example, making a painting that closely resembles another person's photograph. And the last, remixing or altering copyrighted images, video, or audio even if done so in an original way. The legality of the situation in other words we defend and often the intent and context with it which are the effort uses produce. The two steps are first to take into regulation is first avoid them altogether, or two confirm the words usage permission and cite them properly. Leonard also says, is it plagiarism? My teacher and I don't agree. Following is to agree about the use of common knowledge. Turning the approach. Turnitin draft coach helps students improve their academic writing and just skill by providing some feedback where they write available for the native feedback study and the ready and original customers. The Turnitin Flaggers Spectrum. The Flaggers recommends 10 types of plagiarism based on findings from a worldwide survey and literally 900 secondary and higher education starter. Alright. I know we are far from the English courses, but I love to read this. Now let's see about plagiarism hacks and steps. Academic and everything in high school. The Yosemite Student Center via Latin surveyed 43,000 high school students, public and private schools, and found that 59% of high school students admitted cheating on tests during the last year. 34% of reported doing it more than 2 times. One out of three high school students admitted that they use the internet to plagiarize an assessment. For most survey results from the 2010 report card on the annex of American LC. Blah blah blah. Okay, we'll see it. Not found. In a survey of 24,000 students at 70 high schools, the now McCabe Rocher University found that 64% of students admitted to cheating on a test, 58% admitted to plagiarism, and 95% say they participated in some form of cheating, whether it was on the test, plagiarism, or copying homework. How about this one? Let me see. Road to Success program. Wow. I will keep this in mind. Okay, let me continue. Academic routine colleges graduate school. Oh, I see. I keep this. Let's go back. I'm afraid if I don't remember. We need two more. First, teachingenglish.urg.uk. Okay, bookmarks here. Self-view, evidence-based reputation and teacher development. The study reflects on the use of technology enhanced learning in CBD continuous virtual development context. Case studies in science research explore the latest article resources and updated related to case studies in science research. The aim of the study was to provide English language teacher with appropriate tools and for users to enable them to rely on it and improve their practice through the use of the SETVO. What is SETVO? Self-evaluation of teacher talk in the video enhanced observation app. Wow, this application by using the application and engaging the dialogue application, participants were able to develop enhanced classroom interactional competence, since it was 2013. Findings suggest that the use of data-led self-observation accompanied by dialogue can promote up close detailed understanding of teaching and learning. And the current study SET and VO were combined to have teachers profile their interaction, improve their CIC, enhance learning teaching opportunities by sharing the relation and international online community of practice CLP. Okay, CLP community of practice. It was possible to develop a global network of reflection with teachers identifying and talking about common problem issues in a range of English language contexts. Online communities were formed when teachers sharing videos of interaction evaluated according to the same framework and using the CVO tagging function. In this way, it was possible to share understanding of CIC, which is highly context specific. This publication is freedom line and PDF forward below. Bismillah. Hmm. Wow. Let's download this application if it's possible. CVO. Okay, let me see. This book contents of 32 pages. Alright, I rather download it. I will save it and use it later. Mark this. I'm interested in this one. Yeah, we can. I download the app. Am I not late read enough? I don't know. I don't read any detail, so I didn't see any link to download that. But of course, we can see it by internet. I'm just asking. Yeah, because the other just give comment. Nobody asked, so let me ask for this website. All right. How about if I try this? Google. Download. There is no publication. Alright. Later I'll share my question later. Alright. Here we go. Let's go back for the last one. Hmm. What's happening on the Schengen list after birthday December 2025? When all happening across our teaching and Schengen after payment December 2025. We'll be focusing on the theme of learning and courses what's happening. Welcome to the teaching English. Welcome to the world's largest online English teaching community. Teaching English is a global program for English teacher and teacher educators, offering you opportunity to learn from the expert English language teaching practitioners from all over the world. The program support teachers to build a personal network, share learning, and stay up to date with the latest research, innovation, and teaching. Our resources include lesson plans, live events, courses, podcasts, and videos to support better teaching and help your career growth as an English language teacher or teacher educator. Podcast, listen to our Teaching English podcast, our Climate Connection podcast, and our Education and Focus podcast. Webinars, see all our upcoming webinars for the top for expert in the field of English language teaching, training, discover the short courses, our teacher development platform. All of our courses are free and run on specific days during the year. Practical classroom material. I would love to see this. And then this one too. Let's see when the first unit is. Community video call on 2025 twins. I think that's very good. If there's a community video call, I can try to speak in English, right? We're singing globalization, AI, creating climate webinar. Okay, it's all interesting. Especially about climate. Nobody knows. If we don't care, who cares? So we must really care about the climate. June 5 December. I think we still have the time. Lesson plan, talking about tourism, training, teaching English in multiple classroom. Wow, this is what I really love. Professional development. You can find hundreds of resources to support your professional development as a teacher or teacher educator. What about your professional development in our podcast? All of resources are mapped to the professional practices for our continuous professional development framework. Is our three future professional practices below. I'm curious if this one is free or paid. Let's see. Hmm. With your teacher educator, manager, researcher, or material writer, your personal development and the personal development of the people you work with is an important part of your career and a element in maintaining your growth in English language teaching profession. Our professional development research organized by professional of teaching in the British Council contains personal development frameworks for teachers and teacher educators, tuning from the access to skill and knowledge in English language professional need and their day-to-day working lives and throughout their careers. If you are a new qualified teacher or if you have been working in English teaching for many years, you'll find a wide range of useful resources and insight to help you continue your development pathway. I love this. Teacher, choose a professional practice from the CPD form for teacher and find a wide range of resources to help with your for continuous professional development pathway. I'm interested in this one. May I click this directly? Community video call. We'd love to hear your voice. We're inviting our teaching English community member to share short videos around 1 minute with your own teaching tips, reflection, or advice. We use strategy that work well for you, a classroom moment that made different in how you use teaching English resources like webinars and failed courses. We want to hear what matters to you and your learners. By sharing your training, you will inspire other teachers around the world. Gain recognition among the global teaching community by showing your experience, presenting our teaching strategies and skills, an important part of professional growth. Help others discover practical ways to use teaching English in real classroom. Achieve a certificate of participation to recognize your contribution. What type of video can you submit? You could talk about one or more of the following areas of teaching English: the teaching English resource, lesson plan, podcast, webinar, publication. Wow, I need to access all of that. All of them. The teaching English 3 monthly term, teaching English evergreen term, something you learn from teaching English free online courses. How to record video. Baik.
First, plan what you'll talk about. Make some
I see. Nice. That's nice. Nice. All right, it's very interesting. I hope we can make this. It's very challenging, right? Here we go. Wow, there are a lot of resources for us English teachers. Hmm. Oh, the course free online. This is free. Oh, this will have a lot. Podcast, yes, I know podcast too. Practice my listening skill too. Register to join us in so Friday. All right, I will register this. Hmm? Mhm. The code 6 digit. Wow. Here we go. Okay, then I'm male. I'm teacher. Location Indonesia. Do you have a disability? No. Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. It's done, right? Okay, I think that's enough. Now look at useful to pronunciation that record in the nice information found online. Ego, if you're not, is never forget. Oh, I love this one, even now. Oh, also political connection of bunch, you are a journal, blogger, live channel, what president blog. I have blog. Let's go back. I think I have registered some years ago. I already forgot. Okay, we will try it later. Now let's go back first. I will stop this and then we will later. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.